What is up, guys, and welcome to this brand new series. It's going to be called The Rise, and it's basically going to be a Road to Glory series. You know exactly how it is. We start from the bottom and we have absolutely no FIFA points. We just get our starter team and we work our way through. So I'm just going to do the standard setup procedure that you probably will see on every single Road to Glory and you've all seen before, but I'm just going to kind of talk through the series a bit. So this is something where I want to kind of have some interaction from you guys, so I will be putting some straw polls in and around, like through the series, maybe in like every other episode and stuff, so you guys can vote, and then we'll potentially go that way with the series. But this is my first episode. In this episode, I did actually get early access on the EA access that you can get. I think it's £4. So if you want to go and check that out, then please do go ahead. But these were my starting opening packs. Now in here, we pick up a Socrates here, who's a centre-back in the Bundesliga, who I believe has just moved to Borussia Dortmund, and he's got 78 pace, 84 defending, I think 82 physical, so he's a very, very good player. Now I was thinking, at this point, what I was trying to do is just get a base of a team, and then I would sell off all of the players that I didn't want, or sell off the players that just kind of wasn't favourable to make a team with, and then make a team with the players I do. So here you can see I pick up Leroy Fer, which he is a very, very good all-round player in the BPL, and I don't want to be one of those guys that just makes boring BPL teams. I'm really not that kind of person on Ultimate Team. I like to mix and match, and you'll see me making all kinds of different random teams and trying to play with different players that you might not have heard of or you might not have played with before. But in our legend pack, we get Inan, and he looks like a very good player as well, but unfortunately for him, he plays in, I think, the Turkish league. So although they have got Turkish league this year, I don't think I'm going to be going with that first things first anyway. So the next pack we pick up a Raul Albiol, who's in Syria, but we also pick up a Kapui, or a Capu, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, and he's in the BPL. And I'm thinking, what you're thinking probably is that we've got Leroy Fer and we've got Capu, and if we can get another centre midfielder from the Prem, which there you can see that we pick up Carrick, I was probably going to go with a 4-3-3 and at least have those three centre midfielders all from the Premiership and work our way around. But we pick up a nice 1,500 coins, which is incredibly helpful at this stage of the game. You don't understand, 1,000 coins, it means a lot. So we have 1,500 coins. We've got quite a few players that we can get rid of and try and sell. And here you can see me just going through. Now I just tried bringing in all my players from the BPL at first just to see who we had. So we've got 4 players there. One of them's a left mid, and I kind of want a left winger, so we'll see if we have to use him. But I was just kind of switching it up and seeing the best way I could make a team. Now at this point in the game, I think everyone has a fair few packs at start, so this is exactly from like my point of view, this is how you should try and build it up. So get your best players, try and fit them in, try as many ways as possible. Chemistry is absolutely vital. If you don't get your chemistry right, you're going to get absolutely killed by teams left, right and centre. So you can have Ronaldo or Bale, but if you've got like 30 chemistry, you're going to get beaten by most bronze teams that have like 90 plus chem. So yeah, so here are kind of all my players. You can see who I'm sending to the trade poll, because quite a few of them I just decided they weren't going to get used in this system. And right now, coins are a lot more, like a lot more useful than just having players sitting in your club wasting away. So I looked through and saw if there's anyone that I thought would definitely sell. Now FIFA's not quite the same as it was maybe a few years ago, where every card would probably sell over time. There are so many players now that people are happy to discard players left, right and centre. So I put up who I thought would possibly go for more than their discard value. Now there are an awful lot of players on the market already. If you think that there are not many people got the early access, you would be wrong. There are a lot of players in the market. So what I could do, I just kind of, anyone I thought might go for a little bit, I put up for a little bit above their discard price, and anyone I didn't think would go for more than the discard price, it just simply got discarded. So we end up with 2,100 coins, and that was enough for me to go out and buy some players. So the first player we pick up is a Bojan. I think I got an absolute bargain here, because I picked him up 59th minute, 450 coins, and there were no other right wingers for under 500 coins apart from those 2 bronze players. We then picked up Colaccini and Shawcross. A pretty solid centre back pairing. Not the quickest, but pretty decent. I don't know how much speed is going to be effective in this game. Probably a lot, but we'll see. But then I noticed that Socrates is going for quite a bit, so I thought, why not cash in on him now and also cash in on Raul Albiol? Because if we can get more players from the BPL, we're going to have as good as chemistry as possible in that first game. But Socrates sold straight away for 2.5k, which is amazing for me. It allowed me to go out and buy a few more players. Now I looked at left wing. Unfortunately there was no gold, but then I saw Varela for 900 and he was pretty much 59th minute too. So that allowed us to sell Brady, the left midfielder. Then went and picked up a striker, which I went for Zarate, who was an absolute god, I think on FIFA 13. So I kind of thought I'd relive those days with him. But then we picked up a Brad Guzan at goalkeeper. Pretty solid all round. Had 1,000 coins left and thought I'd try my luck with the one and only Ronaldinho, and this is absolutely ridiculous. Ronaldinho for 850 coins is like, I can't even describe to you how ridiculous that is. He is incredible. He's actually very good on this game. I've only played 2 games with him, so perhaps not in the right mind to say that, but he seemed to be just as good as last year. No worse, and he was incredible last year. So we jump into our first game. Now this is what I wanted to tell you guys. So this guy's got an all gold team, but his chemistry is absolutely diabolical, and in this game you'll see as things go on, like his passes won't quite make where they want to go, players won't make runs, they all seem sluggish. So you really do need to work on the chemistry as much as possible. And like when I first started FIFA, I didn't think chemistry would be that much, like have that much importance on a game, but it genuinely is. I wouldn't go into a game with less than 90 to 95 chemistry if I didn't have to, and if I knew that I didn't have a right back and I couldn't pick Ronaldinho up for 850 coins, I would have picked one up. But we're going to get things started here, and my first goal on FIFA 15 is a tramp goal, which is absolutely disgusting. I'm not normally that type of player, I keep saying that, but I like to try and score kind of well worked and good to see goals for you guys. So the second goal you're going to see is even worse. His keeper passes it out, and then I do that was a triple tap, just to let you know. But he comes back and he's trying all sorts. My keepers could have just picked that up, but obviously decided to go for the steaming volley out, and we're kind of controlling play here. Bojan gets in. Now what I find here, if you try and control the ball with defenders, this is what I kind of realised. This is an unbelievable strike, by the way. That is absolutely disgusting. I'm going to let the replay run, but as I was saying, if you try and control the ball with your defenders running back to goal, they often have a shocking first touch, and the striker running onto it will always intercept it. So that's just something I picked up over the last few games. Here you can see exactly what I mean, and he scores another goal. But his first goal with Varela, that is incredible. What a goal that was. We go in here with Zarate, cut back, and unfortunately Winston Reid, I believe, pushes him over. So Jale, the captain, steps up and absolutely thunders the bar, and then the keeper palms it out. So unfortunately we're still not going ahead there, but some great play here by Morelos on his side. Now this is an unbelievable double save by Brad Guzan, proving his worth of right 400 coins. A chip here which we should have scored, and this is probably the worst miss you'll ever see on this game. So I go around the keeper of Kapui. I wanted him to shoot originally, like the first touch, so I chipped it over the bar there. But we make things count this time, pretty much identical, but this time I drill it low with Michael Carrick, and he makes it 3-2. So 3-2 up, and I was in a lot of control in this game. I had 2 awful moments where he scored, well, 1 awful moment. The Varela goal was incredible, but we were in control the whole time, if I'm completely honest. And then we make it 4-2 with some nice work by Varela, and then Zarate heading in. But that has been it for this episode, guys. If you have enjoyed, please do leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Another episode of this will be up, if not tomorrow, it will be up on on Sunday. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.